Hello and welcome to Nursing 255, Health Promotion and Prevention. And also welcome to the academic year 2024 to 2025 here at Mercyhurst. My name is Dr. Judy Stanley, and I'm going to be your professor for this course. Now, Nursing 255 is a fully online course, and we will be using the new version of Blackboard, and that is Blackboard Ultra. So if you've taken an online course before here at Mercyhurst, it may look very, very different. But I'll be here to help you maneuver and assure that you can engage in all of the learning activities. So this is a fully online course over the fall semester. And to start, let's just look at this course, and the majority of the time you're going to be in content. So that's the most important tab that you're going to be on. The calendar tab is not really going to be showing anything in here, but it does have due dates of when things are due. We haven't hit any due dates yet, but these are going to be popping up for you. But again, most of the time you're in course content, but I do ask for sure that you look at the announcements, and you can see there's one new announcement here. If you click on, you will see the announcement, and click on to those announcements at least twice a week is what I would recommend. You're also going to see your grade book that is going to be there for you to see what grades you get on the different learning assignments. I also give feedback, so please make sure you're looking at the written feedback, especially for the discussion boards. And you will see, and you can access the discussion boards here. And so right here, you're going to see unit number 1. So if I click on, I'm going to see the discussion board. You're going to see a place for you to respond. I'm not going to get too much into that right now because you will see it in another way as well. So I'll share then when we get to learning unit number 1. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew about these tabs up here, and mainly to be in content or announcements, and then checking grades in your grade book. And so this is just a brief note about what Nursing 255 is all about, health promotion and risk prevention. If I click on that, I will get the course description. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a way to just X out of that particular document. In some of them, you can also go forward, and I'll show you that too. So let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. So to begin, you're going to be, for your first week, you're going to be going into 2 folders, the Start Here folder and the Unit 1 folder. In Start Here, let's just see what's in here. There's my information, how to reach me, where I'm located, my phone numbers, those kind of things, required textbooks, your syllabus, and also there is a sign off to your syllabus. And it's set up like a little mini quiz, but yet it's not so much a quiz as your statement that you have thoroughly read through it. With any questions, you have reached out to me, your professor. So my information, who I am, what degrees I have. I am an associate professor and a director of graduate nursing, as well as a nursing faculty member within the Bachelor's in Nursing program, including RN to BSNs and traditional BSN students. My work number, always leave a message, because if you don't leave a message, I don't know who's calling. So just leave a quick message if I don't pick up. My cell phone, if you really have something you need to speak with me right away. My email, office hours, where I'm located, And I also, for office hours, if you can't get in, you're not here, we can do a Zoom. And all you have to do is let me know ahead of time and then click on there. So you can see that there's a next button. So I'm just going to use that. And our next button within this folder is the books. There are 2 books that are required. The first one is Murdoch, Parsons and Pender's Health Promotion and Nursing Practice. They have it at the bookstore. You're welcome to get it any way you want. You will have to do readings this week in it. So please hurry up in obtaining that. This book, if you can't get this week, you can wait another week for it. It is a little book. It is for APA, a way to cite your work. And it's Houghton and Houghton APA the Easy Way. Very small, very specific book, and I think you can often get that for less than $15 as far as a used copy on Amazon. So if I want to go back and forth, I can continue using these tool tabs here, or I can go up and just X out and it will still show, but I can move that way too. This is the course syllabus. It's very in-depth. You can preview the file just by looking here, or you can download it. I really recommend that you download and save this document as download it either on your computer desktop, or a written copy of it can be really helpful, especially the calendar. You're going to see all the information within here. These are our learning outcomes for this course, and how do they go along with your BSN program outcomes. So you can look at that. These are going to be the assignments. We're going to always go over every assignment way in advance before it's due, but these are the assignments that will be done during this semester. Don't get overwhelmed when you first look, because you will be walked through everything. And this is the most important, the class schedule. So if you don't want to download the whole document, outlining the calendar, having the calendar is very, very beneficial. So that's and then the syllabus sign off, which I told you about, as far as you have to take an attempt. And your attempt is just going to be 2 questions, and you're going to have to answer those questions. So it's going to be simple enough. So this is where you start. This is the information that's located in here. So next we're going to go to learning unit number 1. So this is an introduction to health promotion. And we're really looking at what is important to healthy living, but yet often overlooked, especially in healthcare. We focus a lot of acute care, in acute care, taking care of the ill, the infirm. But yet a huge part of health is health promotion and preventing disease. So in the past, that didn't always get the dollars from the government, etc. But we are seeing the importance and how essential it is to promote health. So we're going to look at an introduction to health promotion. When I clicked on this, you can see if you click on start here, now I don't see all the other documents underneath, kind of cleans it up. If I'm here and I click on here, now I see the documents. So you're watching this video first. Next, you're going to see that we have directions. So it's going to be written directions, what your outcomes are. Like by the end of this learning unit, what do I want you to be able to do? I want you to be familiar with Blackboard, what your course content is going to be about, have your textbook. We're going to be talking about, and I want you to be able to know more about social determinants of health, and really differentiating the three levels of disease prevention, which are primary, secondary, and tertiary. How are you going to meet these learning outcomes? You're going to first review the course syllabus, complete the syllabus sign-off, and they are in the Start Here section. And then instead of reading the whole chapter 1, because it's a lot, please read the following sections. There's a section on social determinants of health. It's 2 pages. And then also conceptions of health promotion, a couple of pages. And then you're going to post your response to the first discussion board question. So I'm going to use the arrows as I go through. And so then underneath the directions, if I would have kept going on, which you can do, health promotion and disease prevention. This is a website, and I want you to just read through the definition, the defining, what's the difference between health promotion and disease prevention. And this is going to go through that, and here's just more resources. That's really all you need to read for this learning unit. There is more. This is a website. If you want to know about barriers, if you want to keep going on, you can. But for the purposes of this course, this is what you're going to be reviewing. And then, so next we have another, you can see it's a link. We have a video. And this video is, you can enlarge it just by clicking here. It is an excellent video on public health and disease prevention. So that's a really good video to watch. Now you can't see me, but I have to go back to Blackboard through the top toolbar here. So we've talked about this website, we talked about the video, and a hint for any of the learning units, and we're going to be 14 learning units because there's 14 full weeks in the semester, is when you get to a learning unit, one of the first things a really wise student will do, besides watching the video, is to go down and look at what the discussion board is. Because as you can see, there's going to be materials, either your textbook readings or links or videos. And these are the learning activities of the week. And so for this first learning, and it's easier to look at it if you click on it. For this first learning unit's discussion board, you need to follow or to answer the following 2 questions. I want you to compare and contrast the terms health promotion and disease prevention. And you remember seeing that on that one web link, knowing that that one video is going to go into it. And then define primary, secondary, and tertiary prevention and give one example of each. So your initial response for this discussion board will be Sunday because we're starting on a Wednesday. Usually your posts, your answers to the questions, I call them a post, are due on a Friday evening. And then there is a reply to a classmate on a Sunday evening. So, but here, this first week, it's a short week, here's your response. What I always recommend to get you going off on the right track is that you answer that question in a Word document that you save to your computer. Every once in a while, Blackboard might be fickle, and you could be writing all of this information out and somehow hit the wrong button or whatever with Blackboard, and you lose your responses. So it's always helpful to really go ahead and save those to a Word document or however you like to save your information, and then you can copy and paste. When you copy and paste something into here, into Blackboard, you usually have needed to do Control-C for copy, and Control V for paste. Blackboard Ultra is we've now got an update, so I do believe that you can just add your content here. So it's been updated to help you with that. You're going to see to the side when it's due. Now this is the final date it's due. So on the weeks that you do have a reply, remember that you have to finish the reply on a Friday, and then your reply or your response is also known as your post. But then you're going to also have to reply to another student. That will be due on a Sunday, but I always just put the Sunday's due date. There's a grading rubric that you're going to see I use. You have access to that too, so you can look at how I grade. It's also in your syllabus. All of that kind of information is in your syllabus. So that's going to be where you start, where you go, read the announcements. You can access the discussion boards either using this tool, or I have every discussion board within each learning unit. And just by clicking off there, then you no longer see all that information. This information, this content is going to grow. Things are going to come up. There's going to be assignments that I'm going to be reviewing. All of this is going to be growing. So please note your dates that things are due, and always be looking back at your calendar from the syllabus. Really helpful. So it's been long enough. I usually keep these videos much shorter, but I want to welcome everybody. I want to let you know that I'm here. Feel free to come to my office hours and call with questions. You're not alone. And really, Blackboard Ultra isn't that difficult to navigate, but sometimes as the course goes on, you see a lot of information, and that might be a bit distracting. You can also just email me here. You can see if you need to know more about who else can you contact. Katie Ishler is our instructional designer, so I always have her listed in every course. There probably won't be anything that you need to go through and contact Katie. So just contact me with any questions, and welcome. It's going to be a great fall semester.